Hey, I'm Tim.
And I'm Alex.
And you're watching
Reruns!
And we're here to talk to you about the co-main event, in my opinion. It's going to be Kevin Owens versus John Cena. United States Champion versus NXT Champion.
Is the U.S. title on the line in this match?
No, this is champion versus champion.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is going to be a cool match. It was awesome that Owens beat Cena at Elimination Chamber. I did not see that coming. I mean, I think most people couldn't believe it. That was the big...
I could.
Seriously?
Yeah.
How come?
Because knowing who Owens is, and knowing
That's true.
And knowing who he used to be, following him up from Ring of Honor and a whole bunch of other promotions, I knew that he had it in him. And I would never doubt that he would beat him. And I was very, very happy that he did.
But still, that was the biggest shock I personally was in since The Undertaker lost his streak to Brock Lesnar. That was the most shocking moment that I can recall in recent memory. In my opinion, strictly my opinion.
Right.
And a lot of people would agree with me, I would think, but who knows. But yeah, I think this is a rematch from Elimination Chamber, and as much as I'd like to see Owens repeat, I don't think it's going to happen, unfortunately. I think Cena is most likely going to win. What do you think?
Oh, well, I would like to see Owens win without a doubt. Because here you got this guy, fresh out of NXT, making his pay-per-view debut, and his first match is against Cena, and he beats him. And then Cena's like, oh, I need a rematch already. I'm like, really? You couldn't just take it lying down. The fact that they need a rematch, it's like, I don't get it. So then what's going to happen? They're going to have Cena beat him, and then have Owens beat him again? Just do like the rubber match and all that? Just keep this feud going?
I mean, lightning struck once with him beating Cena, and not just beating him, dominating him and beating him clean.
Yeah.
But I don't know if lightning's going to strike twice this Sunday at Money in the Bank. I mean, that would be amazing. I really hope it does. I think most people really hope it does. I think Owens would get a huge pop again.
Yeah, I just hope that it doesn't end in a DQ or something foolish like that, because, if they want the subscribers for the WWE Network and they want people to tune in to NXT week in and week out to see Owens, you want to have him win again.
Exactly. I mean, you want to, keep this momentum going.
Yeah, Owens is a hot ticket right now, and I want them to use him to his full potential. And now that he's having his little NXT Open challenges, which is cool, and then when they had Neville answer the challenge and was actually giving him a decent match, not a squash match like he did with Zack Ryder, but a decent match, I'd like to see that happen, more frequently. So,
when do you think Owens is going to officially leave NXT? And I know he's obviously on the WWE roster now, but officially drop the title at NXT and be in the WWE full-time?
Maybe after he has his match with Finn Balor. Maybe Finn Balor will win it in Japan, being that Finn Balor built his career in Japan, and that's when his next title defense is. So maybe, because we already have Kevin Owens booked on the main roster till August, so probably going the way up till SummerSlam. I don't know if he's going to have any other matches in between with Cena, or they're just going to keep it going. Because eventually Cena's going to have to lose that U.S. title, but Owens doesn't need it, so yeah.
That would be really weird. This would not happen, but if Cena put his title on the line, Owens put his title on the line, and Cena won the NXT title while being in the WWE, that wouldn't happen. That would just screw everything up. That would be stupid. No. Okay, stupid thought. That
wouldn't be best for business.
No. So yeah, I think it's going to be... Okay, let's put it this way. It's going to be a good match if Owens wins. It still could possibly be an okay match if he loses, but it's going to be a good or great match if Owens wins. And I think if Owens does win, I don't think they're going to have him win clean 2 times in a row. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't think they would have him get disqualified. I think that he could just beat him up so bad that he can't even stand. That's what happened with Owens. So Owens and Sami Zayn, he just beat him so bad that Owens couldn't even stand anymore, that they rewarded him the title the first time around.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
But I really respect Owens because he's in his mid-30s, I believe. Maybe he's 34. Yeah. And he's paid his dues.
And for a big guy his size,
he moves pretty quick.
He can move around really good.
Which is awesome. Because you don't see many big guys moving around like he does.
Yeah, I applaud him for that, being a big guy myself, seeing what he can do. I look up to him that way. It shows that he can still do it. Not being a big, jacked up guy like all these other guys, that's just a regular guy. That's got to build on him, but can still get it done.
So yeah, of course I want Owens to win, because, like I said, it would be amazing, but I just got this feeling that Cena's going to win.
I'm going with Owens.
Fight Owens, fight?
Fight Owens, fight!
Alright, so the other match is Feed Me More! Ryback, right here on the shirt.
Yes.
Versus the Big Snooze.
Yeah, I don't like Big Show's like, oh, I'm back, look at me, and I'm gonna go challenge Ryback, who just won the title at Elimination Chamber. I'm like, really? There ain't no way that Ryback's gonna drop the Intercontinental title. In a way, I kind of thought that Ryback was gonna win it. I kind of picked him as the dark horse to win the Intercontinental title, and I was happy that he did. And to now have him feud with Ryback, it's like, really? We've seen these guys fight before.
I'm actually pretty happy that Ryback has the IC title. I actually did not expect that at Elimination Chamber, and I think it's pretty cool that he has the title. And like you just said, yeah, I mean, it wouldn't make much sense if he drops it right away. And again, I've said this in previous videos, the Big Show, he's had a great career, but I think it's time for him to step down. What do you think? I mean, he might have a year or two left in him, but
I know he's acting now.
I don't know.
He's
just kind of boring to me. And Ryback, yeah, is he the most interesting wrestler? No, but I do like him a lot, and actually, I think he's pretty decent on the mic.
Yeah, he's getting there. From being where he came from, to seeing where he is now, he had a huge push when he first came close to win the WWE title. Then the whole Shield thing happened. If the Shield thing didn't happen, I would have thought Ryback would have had the title by now. And then he turned heel. Then he was with Ryback, and now he's back being the face in singles competition. Has his first singles title. So I'm very happy for Ryback, and I really want to see them, take him places. He definitely is getting better on the mic. I really, really am behind Ryback.
And I'm really happy for him that he's getting this push, and he's, in my opinion, he's pretty relatable. I mean, with some of the stories he says on the mic, saying, this was a few months ago when he cut a promo saying what types of jobs he was working and all that stuff, and how he almost gave up on his dream but didn't. I mean, how can you not root for this guy? I mean, yeah, of course, there's going to be haters everywhere. I mean, yeah, of course, he's not perfect, and you can pick negative things to criticize about him. Don't get me wrong, but at the same time, in my opinion, it's hard to root against this guy.
Yeah, plus my friend got to wrestle him, so...
And that's awesome in itself. Yeah. Our friend, Shane, got shell-shocked by him.
Yeah, so that's
So, I mean,
cool.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
And I also think he's pretty funny, too.
Yeah, he definitely has the personality behind him, so...
He has a lot more personality than the Big Show.
Yeah. So just, keep pushing him forward, and who knows what can come out of this. I could see him becoming WWE champion someday down the line.
I just wish he was... Me too. That would be pretty cool, but I wish he was facing someone else besides the Big Show, because... I don't know. I think it's not
done.
It's not Ryback's fault necessarily, but I don't think this is going to be the most entertaining match of the night by any means.
No. Just being able to see Ryback shell shock the Big Show impress them.
That is
That's
pretty
gonna
cool,
be
though.
awesome.
That is impressive. That is cool. To see that. When I saw that on Raw, I'd like to see him do that again to the Big Show at Money in the Bank.
Most likely we'll see it.
So yeah, I'm going Ryback.
Ryback, feed me more.
It's almost a no-doubter. I mean, I'd be really shocked. I mean, extremely shocked if the Big Show somehow won.
Yeah, it's like, is it worth it for the Big Show? Because he's had so many titles before, and it's not entertaining because people be like, why? Why does he need it? You know, when they need to back Ryback 100% more.
So, any last thoughts?
Just enjoy the match for what it is, I guess.
So, thanks for watching. We really appreciate it because our fan base is growing slowly but surely. And we have our Twitter, Ring Rants, that's easy to remember. Facebook page, Ring Rants. And I'll be putting links below the video. And it's pretty cool now. I mean, yeah, it's not like the biggest thing in the world, but if you type in Ring and R into Google, Ring Rants shows up now, which is cool. So we are growing, and we really appreciate the support. Tell your friends about us.
Yeah.
Tell everyone you know, even people who don't care about wrestling. Just randomly bringing up a conversation. But anyways,
a lot of my friends watch it just out of respect for me.
That's cool.
So they still support me no matter what.
So yeah, subscribe, share the video, give us a thumbs up if you like it.
Yeah.
Like our video. And we'll be making more of these. We're going to have a couple other Money in the Bank videos talking about the other matches on the card. So again, thanks for watching.
Tuned.
Stay tuned. See ya. Hey, what's up, YouTube? You're watching Ring Rants! And this is our Money in the Bank 2015 prediction video. And the first match we want to talk about, we're going to be talking about two matches in this video.
1-2.
Yeah, 1-2. The first one is the Divas match, Paige versus Nikki Bella. What are your thoughts?
Man, like we haven't seen this match before.
We haven't?
Never.
That's
It's the first time.
Wow.
First time. Once in a lifetime.
They're doing something
Paige
different.
versus Nikki. Crazy. No. We've seen this match a million times, it feels like. But hopefully, this is the time when they'll actually let Paige win. What a concept. A new Divas champion. I'm ready for it. Seriously, if I have to sit through Nikki Bella being Divas champion for another month or two, I don't know. I lose faith in the WWE's ability to properly utilize their Divas division. And having Paige be champion would be a nice breath of fresh air, to be honest with you.
I couldn't agree more. When Paige first got called up to the WWE, she won the title. But then, how long was that title run for?
It was like 2 or 3 months because AJ was out, and then AJ comes back and takes her place back as a champion, and they have this back and forth between those two holding the title, which I loved. For me, that period after WrestleMania, when Paige debuted it, to when up until AJ lost the title to Nikki. That was the best because you had your two best. You had AJ and Paige mixing it up every month, and that was it. That was the peak of the division at this point, and the matches were really good. So, and then they give it to Nikki, and they go through this whole heel turn, the face turn thing with her. I'm not for it.
It just didn't make any sense in my opinion.
No.
And back when the title was changing hands between AJ and Paige, that was the most interested I was in the Divas division in a long time.
Yeah.
And I hope it gets back to that sooner than later. We can hope.
Yeah, because you have such a good crop of, female wrestlers there and so much potential. But you stick with, these reality TV supermodels as your champions and the people that in your spotlight. I get it why. They do bring some value to your show, but at the same time, it gets old.
It does.
I would love for them to go back to, hey, women's wrestling. Not divas, women's wrestling.
So did Nikki surpass AJ's
no,
title run? What's the longest running title?
I mean, for the divas title, it's AJ almost a year.
Oh, really? Okay.
At it. So Nikki would have to hold it for another 4 or 5 months.
I really hope it doesn't get to that point.
Really?
Please, WWE,
that means
do not do that.
She's beating the same, talented women wrestlers all over and over again, and probably beating some people that got called up, which kills their momentum. So, but I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking Paige wins Sunday night, New Divas champion. Thank you. Come on.
She'll get a huge pop if she wins.
Yes.
I really want Paige to win, but I got a feeling that the twins are going to be working their twin magic again, and Nikki's going to win, and it's just going to suck.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
I hate to say it, but
I think now, of all time, since it's been repeated so much, I think that lends itself to a title change, but I could see, again, WWE likes to do the same thing over and over again if it's working. So.
It's how many times they have to do the same crap? Anyways.
If it ain't broke, I guess don't fix it.
But it is kind of broke.
Yeah, it is kind of broke. It's boring as hell. I see her come out, and she wrestles Summer Rae.
Really?
I thought, that was on Raw.
I know. I'm just saying, really?
Oh, yeah. Now I get it. But it's that match I could not be any more invested in. Just enough. Get Paige in the title, get Naomi, throw Natalya in.
I was just about to say that, Natalya. Yeah.
Cesaro and Kid, they're not going to be a tag team because Kid's out for a long time. Cesaro can go into singles, and then Natalya could go into singles too.
Yeah.
Be perfect, but we'll focus on the 2 wrestlers at hand. So come on, Paige.
Give Divas a chance.
Yeah, seriously, give good Divas a chance.
Yeah, exactly. All right, another match we want to talk about is New Day versus PTP.
Aura.
Primetime Players.
Yes. I love that this team is back. I love these guys. When they were a team originally a year or so ago, they were so entertaining. Great on the mic, great presence in the ring, and then great wrestling skill overall. They struggled as singles competitors because they really didn't have
a gimmick.
A gimmick.
Yeah.
And even when they tried to give Titus and Darren something, really didn't stick. But the chemistry those two have is so much fun, and the crowd gets behind it. Even when they were heels, the crowd still got behind them big time. So you have a good formula here. I'd love for them to win the tag titles.
Yeah, I think they have a pretty good dynamic and good personality. Has Titus O'Neil or Darren Young, have they ever had any type of titles in the past?
Not to my knowledge, no. They're relatively young in the WWE, roster, so they really don't have the experience as of yet. But I mean, they've mixed it up with champions before, or they've been in the tag team title picture before, just not as champions. And this would be a great time to give them the titles because, I mean, they were partners and then they split them up. They turned Titus heel, and then Darren got injured a few times, and Titus was bouncing back and forth between partners and being a singles competitor. So it really looked like for a while that these two wouldn't have a place on the roster. But then Darren Young comes back from his injury, stronger than ever, looking good, and then they throw those two back together because it's hey, this worked the first time. Why not do it again and just keep it going until no one gives them a reaction, which is hard to believe because they work so well with the crowd. And again, they're also a great in-ring competitor. So I really, really want them to win Sunday.
And it seems like they're getting a good response from the fans.
Oh yeah, that team had almost like a niche following because they're so good. The potential, development they have into something like a future career, let me start again. The potential they have to have a brighter career down the line is there, and you see that with them teaming together. So, but right now, their glory is in the tag team division, and as far as what I'm predicting, I hope it's Primetime Players. but I have a feeling it's New Day who's going to end up winning because they just won the tag titles not too long ago. Give them a little bit more of a run. They're just coming around to being really substantial heels. I don't think they're quite there yet. Like, they're getting booed because they're kind of boring and that's their thing. They interact with the crowd the way they do. They're not getting true heel heat, but give them a couple more months with the title and let them feud with some, established good guys, and that should give them the heel heat that they need if they're good enough to generate that. It's kind of hard to take Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods and Big E as serious as heels, even though Big E started out as a heel.
Yeah, that's true.
But he was more of like the big intimidating heel. But now as like true-fledged characters, they're playing it well, so I give them tons of credit there. But it's still very hard to picture them or just to take them serious as heels. But it's working, so keep up with it.
I'm not a big New Day fan, but they've grown on me a little bit. I mean, I find them a little bit funny. Not, like, hilarious, but I find them a little entertaining. Just my opinion.
They're good to root against, and that's pretty much what a heel team should be. So, but yeah, I'm saying New Day. What do you think?
I'm going to go primetime players.
Oh, I hope you're right.
That'd be pretty cool. I think they get a huge pop.
I would flip if PTP won. That'd be amazing.
One side note: Kofi Kingston's not going to be in the match.
No, because he's in the Money in the Bank, so it's going to be Woods and Biggie. And then obviously the other two.
So that's going to be interesting to see Woods and Big E just wrestle without Kingston along their side of them. But it is possible that even though Kingston's not wrestling in the match, he could still probably get involved and interfere.
Yeah, it depends when the match happens. Like if the Money in the Bank one is like, if the ladder match happens first and then the tag match happens sometime after, then I'm sure Kofi wouldn't be out there. But if the tag match happens first, then I could see Kofi being there. And then as long as the ladder match is like 2 or 3 matches down the line, then I could see him coming out. But depends where the match plays.
That's true.
Because
that's a good point.
Backstage, you have to, talk with the other wrestlers, talk with the refs, and see what's going on.
But
so you have to prepare for your match.
That's a good point.
So you couldn't be out there.
But if this match happens early on in the show, then it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
And like I said, it depends where the ladder match. Like, if it's tag match and then some match, X whatever match here, and then the ladder match, Kofi's not out. But if it's like tag match, match 2, match 3, match 4, and then ladder match, or match 3 and then ladder match, then I could see that, Kofi comes out. But.
Any last thoughts?
Let's see some new blood as champions. It's definitely time in the Divas division.
It's time. It's getting unwatchable.
Yeah.
Really.
I literally turned it over and I think I watched maybe some of the hockey game and then...
I don't blame you, man.
And then something else was on too. Oh, the Ali movie. The movie by Muhammad Ali. Very good movie, by the way. You should check it out. And then, obviously, I'd love to see PTP win, but I'm thinking New Day.
Okay.
Just for a few more months.
So yeah, what are your thoughts? Do you agree with us? Well, agree with me, agree with him? Or maybe just him, I don't know. Follow us on Twitter at Regress, you know the drill. Like our Facebook page, Regress. I'll be posting links to our pages below the video.
Thumbs up the video.
Yeah, share it. Tell your friends about us. Tell your enemies. Tell your coworkers. Tell your boyfriends, tell your girlfriends, tell your exes. Well, maybe not. Tell your exes. Tell your exes.
Let us know how that conversation goes.
Yeah. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and be on the lookout for other videos.
Yep.
See ya.